An introduction to solar panels. What is a solar panel? How do they work? How are they made? Which ones should I buy? How long do they last? Are there different kinds and what's the best for me? Are they a good investment? These are some of the most important questions people are asking. Most folks have seen or heard about solar panels, but they don't really know anything about them, other than what they look like. Solar panels appear simple, but are actually quite complex. A solar panel, or a solar module, is a device that converts sunlight to electricity. Simply put, a solar panel works by allowing photons, or particles of light, to knock electrons free from atoms, generating a flow of electricity. How does this happen, you ask? Great question. Solar panels are actually made up of several smaller units called photovoltaic cells, or PV cells. Photovoltaic means converting sunlight into electricity. PV cells are tied together in series, and then set between two layers of semiconductor material, usually silicon glass. The more perfectly aligned the molecules are, the better the cell will work. The sides of the solar panels are made of a metal material to collect the electrons and transfer them to the wires which allow them to flow as DC lines. In 1839, French physicist Alexander Edmond Becquerel discovered the photovoltaic effect. Later, in 1873, it was discovered that selenium shows photoconductivity, or generates electricity when exposed to sunlight. 10 years after that, Charles Fritz created the first solar cell, which was made of selenium on a thin layer of gold, but it was less than 1% efficient. In 1986, the Kyocera company was the first company to mass-produce polycrystalline solar cells, using the casting method. The casting method is still a method used to make solar panels today. The use of this technology began to be used across the globe and even in space. In 1971, the Soviet Union launched Soyuz-1, the first space station to ever be launched into space powered by solar. Now solar systems are powering a vast amount of locations like the White House, some of the Vatican buildings, many businesses, and millions of homes around the world. Today, there are many types of solar panels to choose from. Options for homes used to be nearly as limited as the choices Henry Ford offered when his first Model T rolled out the assembly. But times have changed, and so have the choices. Now, besides conventional aluminum-framed glass-topped single or multi-crystalline panels, we can choose from thin-film panels in frames or building-integrated products like metal roof laminates or even solar shingles. Every type of panel has PV cells as part of their makeup. Each PV cell in a panel has rounded or rectangular corners, making it obvious where they are. Monocrystalline silicon solar panels have an even-colored appearance and have the highest efficiency rate. Polycrystalline silicon solar panels are lighter in color and will have a variety of different shapes due to the different quality of crystalline fragments. Polycrystalline has a lower efficiency rate and therefore cost less. These panels function better when they're exposed to a high temperature, making them best suited for hotter climates. Thinfilm solar panels are made of one or more layers of PV material onto a substrate. The type of substrate will determine what type of cell it is. There are many types of thin film options, like amorphous silicon, cadmium telluride, nanocrystal, micromorph, and more. There's a new 3D solar panel tech entering the market soon, which is expected to be a game changer. There's also several entries into the market for solar shingles that are competing well with panels. Cost versus performance, based on your specific location, can play an important role as to which type of panel tech is best for you. And even then, you might have to just flip a coin. We invest in solar energy for many reasons. The most important reason for many is saving money, because the cost of electricity is much more these days than it used to be, and going up all the time. Number 2, today's solar technologies have a very long lifespan, making for an excellent return on investment. When we use solar energy, we are generating electricity for free using just the sun. We can use this electricity for our home or business and even charge our electric cars. Another important reason to go solar is it allows us to go green, meaning it's environmentally friendly. Getting away from fossil fuels and the pollution they create means cleaner air for all. Another important reason many go solar is to be independent of the grid, as it helps us to insulate from grid failures, such as in extreme weather events. Becoming independent from the grid has become a very important issue for many. whether it's a weather event or being far away from the grid, making it prohibitive to connect. Whether it's to become independent, going green, or to save a lot of money, it just makes sense to go solar. Solar energy technology has come a long way, and the future is as bright as the sun itself. The use of solar has boomed to a very large extent, proving to be a viable, sustainable technology. Quality should always be taken into account when selecting your panels, so don't buy from the discount shelf or from your trusty hardware guy who sells lawnmowers. As always, it's best to buy directly from solar specialists if you can. Do your research, and remember, a free consultation with a solar engineer is just a phone call away. Use our website, solarflix.com, to calculate the cost of solar for your home, or call us for a free consultation with a solar engineer. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, we have many more videos to help you at solarflix.com.